Build a profitable micro SaaS product in just 60 days, even without ideas or experience. Jamie Tam's Build a Micro SaaS Academy costs only $29 and promises to teach you how to create and launch a subscription-based software product completely on your own. Sounds like an incredible deal for programmers, right? But here's what Jamie's not telling you. Jamie himself says that 98% of micro SaaS products fail. There's no evidence he's launched another successful app since Calc, despite saying it was his goal in the Indie Worldwide podcast. The course has 0 third-party reviews and no detailed student success stories showing actual earnings. And while students praise the content, none mention how much money they've made. Hi, I'm Hunter. I've been making money online for over 5 years now with a variety of different methods. Online income allows extensive freedom and opportunity. For me, that's been the ability to fulfill my dream of traveling and living around the world. And on this channel, I review the most popular online business models right now in the courses that teach them to help you realize whatever your dream is too. Today we're breaking down Jamie Tam's Build a Micro SaaS Academy. This is a $29 course teaching programmers how to create and launch subscription-based software products solo. Quick disclaimer, I'm not affiliated with Jamie Tam or Build a Micro SaaS Academy at all. I'm just giving my honest opinion based on my research and understanding why building software alone is extremely challenging. Although some programmers make money with micro SaaS, my favorite online income opportunity is being a digital landlord, which you can learn more about by clicking the link in the description below. By the end of this video, you'll understand what the course offers, why 98% of micro SaaS products fail according to Jamie himself, and a simple alternative that doesn't require brilliant ideas, programming skills, or competing against 3.2 million new developers. Let's dive in. All right, so first things first, who is Jamie Tam? Or James Tam is a self-taught programmer from Halifax, Nova Scotia, currently living in Toronto. He graduated from Dalhousie University in 2018 as an accounting major before working as an auditor for KPMG. While studying, Jamie started several businesses with varying success. Scotian Storage was a storage service for Dalhousie students leaving for summer, making around $3,000 with $1,000 profit for 1 year. My Student was a nonprofit website for students to exchange textbooks, which discontinued around 2017. California Apparel was a local Halifax apparel brand making around $500 weekly, sold to Philip Dufaynas in January 2018. Road to Man was a dropshipping website making around $700 weekly, eventually sold in 2020. After leaving KPMG in October 2019, Jamie spent 2.5 months developing Calc, a Shopify app providing one-click profit calculations with detailed analytics. When Jamie appeared on the Indie Worldwide podcast in October 2021, Calc was making around $10,000 monthly recurring revenue. Jamie dabbled with creating apps for collecting reviews and sending personalized videos, but both didn't pass the idea stage. It's unclear if Jamie launched another successful micro SaaS app since Calc, which is significant given his claim about building products in just 60 days. So what is micro SaaS? Micro SaaS is a subscription-based software launched by a single developer, typically without outside funding. Unlike traditional SaaS solving multiple problems for all businesses, micro SaaS solves very specific problems for niche markets. Examples include AI support bots for small e-commerce stores, for B-roll generators for YouTube creators. According to Preeta Nath, micro SaaS products typically generate $1,000 to $10,000 monthly. That's considered successful in this space, which is significantly lower than other online businesses while being considerably more difficult. The process involves 6 steps. Pick a niche with accessibility, lower competition, high profit potential, and scalability. Validate your ideas by engaging with target audiences in communities, forums, or Reddit. Find hosting on platforms like AWS, Google Cloud, or Microsoft Azure. Build the app using a preferred programming language. Publish with a pricing model, recurring payment system, and customer feedback system. Market through community posts, paid advertising, email marketing, or content creation. Student reviews for Build a Micro SaaS are essentially non-existent. Build a Micro SaaS Academy has no real reviews outside the sales page, likely because it's relatively new with a smaller target audience. The course has a 4.8 rating on Facebook based on 75 reviews, but most are from fake accounts posting spam links. No third-party website reviews exist. The sales page includes screenshots and quotes from students praising Jamie's teaching, calling the material solid and helpful. Nugan Van Duke says the course gave him a roadmap for planning micro SaaS apps and changed his mindset. However, none of the testimonials include stories about how much money students made after taking the course. That's a critical omission. Jamie gets nice comments comments on his YouTube channel, praising his video ideas and production, but that's about the content quality, not actual business results. Jamie Tam claims it's possible to build a profitable micro SaaS product in just 60 days, even without ideas or experience. He says you can think up, validate, build, launch, and market your app without hiring help. The reality is very different though. While building a profitable micro SaaS in 60 days may be possible, there's no step-by-step formula. Success lies in finding a great idea nobody else has thought of yet, requiring deep understanding of potential customers, plus luck and timing. You need great programming skills and strong social proof or market grasp for customer acquisition. Jamie himself didn't accomplish this claim. He built Profit Calc in 2.5 months, got his idea from working on his Shopify store as his own target audience, and already knew several online marketing methods when launching. There's no evidence he launched another successful micro SaaS app despite saying it was his goal, proving there's no guaranteed formula. Most damning, Jamie himself says 98% of micro SaaS products fail. If the course creator admits a 98% failure rate, why would you invest time and energy into this model? And here's the biggest challenge Jamie doesn't adequately address. In my opinion, building a micro SaaS feels like solo climbing El Capitan in Yosemite. There's no team belaying from below, no Sherpa to set the path, and every inch of progress comes from your own grit and planning. Building the software, launching, and promoting takes tremendous hard work, but it doesn't stop there. You handle customer support, track and analyze metrics, fix bugs and roll out updates, create marketing content to attract users, and manage cash flow to keep the business running. You're competing against hundreds of SaaS software nowadays. Jamie Tam himself with Project Calc or Noah Kagan's AppSumo dominating the market for small business tools and product launches. You need unique software better than everybody else's. With 3.2 million new software developers entering the workforce in just the past 4 years, competition is at an all-time high. Finding untapped ideas is rare. Even with a hit idea, you'll face dozens of copycats, possibly competing against big companies. The workload to income ratio makes this unappealing. Online business success rate for SaaS is only about 10% according to Only SaaS Founder. There are around 30,000 SaaS businesses today, with the market expected to reach $332 billion this year. But traditional SaaS companies dominate, with Salesforce making around $31 billion in 2023. Micro SaaS products take a tiny piece of that pie. Most people consider 1,000 to 10,000 MRR successful for micro SaaS, substantially lower than other online businesses while being considerably more difficult. Building SaaS alone is extremely difficult. Jamie encourages going solo, saying it's less complex with bigger profit share, no accountability to others. However, having a team allows more ideas, faster work completion, filling gaps you might miss, and ultimately generating much more money than micro SaaS can. A team creates better user experience, listens to user feedback, and handles customer support, freeing your time tremendously. The idea of creating your own SaaS can be exciting, but once launched, numerous problems can pop up. They deal with churn rates, CAC versus LTV ratios, and data security concerns because customers won't want confidential details hacked. So, is Build a Micro SaaS Academy worth it? For the $29 price point with a 90-day money-back guarantee, there's little room for complaints. The course provides a roadmap on how and where to publish your first application. Jamie doesn't make big promises about 6 figures, just guidance on how the business works. However, it's an indie course built by a solo programmer and feels that way. Jamie has only one successful SaaS product on his resume and hasn't launched another despite saying it was his goal. No community for the course exists. No third-party student reviews or detailed success stories showing actual earnings. Build a Micro SaaS is not worth it if your goal is to make passive income out hiring anyone. Creating a micro SaaS business requires a lot of skill, hard work, and luck to succeed. Unless you're very passionate about software development, pursuing another online business requiring less work, making more profit, and still allowing solo operation is better in my opinion. Fortunately, there is a simple alternative. Local lead generation works by creating websites, ranking them, and renting them out to local businesses like tree trimmers, plumbers, and towing services. Unlike building micro SaaS, you don't need brilliant ideas for this business to work. There are about 42,000 zip codes in America alone and hundreds of different services to choose from, creating very few competitors for this model. You don't worry about bugs, customer service, or app improvements. Local SEO lead generation can be completely passive once you rent out your website, with some minimal ongoing maintenance. Local lead generation is also very easy to scale. You don't need to find another brilliant SaaS idea. You just create another website. Because it's passive, you can create and rent out as many websites as you want, each earning anywhere between $500 to $3,000 monthly. You're not competing against 3.2 million new developers. You're competing against local contractors who aren't good at search engine optimization. You're not dealing with churn rates, CAC versus LTV ratios, or data security concerns. You're not spending months building software hoping it works. You're building simple websites, ranking them through SEO, and connecting local businesses with customers they desperately need. Look, I'm not saying Micro SaaS can't work. Jamie Tam built a successful product with Profit Calc, making $10,000 MRR. If you're a skilled programmer, passionate about software development, with great ideas, and strong marketing abilities, this could work. But for most programmers, the reality is brutal. The 98% failure rate, Jamie himself admits, the lack of evidence he launched another successful app, the 10% success rate for SaaS businesses overall, the 1,000 to 10,000 MRR considered successful being much lower than other models, and the intense competition for 3.2 million new developers. In my opinion, you're better off building simple assets, generating predictable recurring income without requiring brilliant ideas, programming skills, or handling customer support and bugs. If you want to learn more about local SEO lead generation and how to build digital assets that rank and generate passive income without the complexity of software development, check out the link in the description below. If you found this review helpful, smash that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment if you've considered building Micro SaaS or have questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.